Hello, one and all. Lady Mega Lucario here. So just let me put my mouse down. Actually, why am I putting my mouse down? I gotta do a reveal. Bahaha. So, I promised you all a surprise today, and I have got myself a nice, shiny, brand new piece of equipment. So, I am going to show off what it is I have in fact got myself. Hi, James. You ready for the surprise? I'm totally looking forward to showing this off. Completely and utterly looking forward to showing this off to you guys. Here we go. Boop! That's right, I have in fact managed to acquire a piece of tech that allows me to live stream. Oh, of course, from my Switch. And of course, the moment I try and go for it, I get a update download. Because that is Murphy's Law. I don't think we've had a single time I've tried to play a game where I haven't had something slow me down. Oops. So while we're waiting, how are we all? Yep, I got my Switch and I've got my equipment so I can live stream from it. There's something a little bit extra that I bought myself on. I've saved up and bought myself. Oh, sorry, I'm just doing some updates. There we go. Bahaha. 9 minutes. It's slowly going up, which is a little bit frustrating. But yeah, so I've got my Switch. I've borrowed Breath of the Wild from a good friend of mine. I also have Mario Odyssey and Mario Kart 8. So I have plenty of games. I need... Sorry, EJ. If you give me your friend code, I can add you. Oh, okay, it's being touchy again. Oh, just to show them off, I have Legend of Zelda covers for my Joy-Cons. Now that's downloading. Friends. How do I add friends? This is a new thing for me. Aha. There we go. So, what's your friend code, EJ? Because apparently that's mine there, down on the bottom right. While we're waiting for the E. I thought I had tried to add you. Yeah, updates are my thing, unfortunately. Like, it always seems to be every time I start a new game, we get at least one update or a download. How are we doing? Still going. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks, but at least, you know, new system, new toy, I get to play with it. That camera is pointing at a funny angle. There we go. Bahaha. It's, yeah, this is pretty much my entire game range right now, just because I have basically no money, because I saved up from my Switch and my equipment so I could stream from my Switch. I got my new toy, so I'm kind of good, to be honest, because I have my new toy. Fair enough. When you know your Switch code, please send it to me and I will add you. In the meantime, my Switch came with this awesome little pouch for my games. And where's my case? There it is. Pretty awesome case to carry around in. Which I'm quite happy. Mine tends to live in its dock when I'm not playing it, just so I don't misplace it, because I don't want to lose it. Because knowing my luck, I would. I've only had it maybe a couple of weeks tops. Dancing? Okay. Actually, I could probably... One sec. I've done it before. Get my mouse, see? So I have a really squeaky chair and it sounds really bad. Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. And the music is not going to work today, is it? Just because it can, in fact, play up. Behave. Aha. Zelda. Don't have the Breath of the Wild soundtrack. I'm trying to get it. Nope. Haha. We have music. At least to keep us semi-occupied. That is not the music I was after, though. Aha! Let's go to Ocarina time because it's much more interesting. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys, that there's a small problem with 3 minutes. We're getting there. I am, in fact, playing Zelda this week. Since I got my new toy and my friend lent me Breath of the Wild just yesterday. Or was it Tuesday? No, Tuesday, but I haven't had a chance to start it yet. I thought that since I've been playing my Wii U version... This is no... I don't have any Ludicolo. Actually, I might have some... I don't think I have any on my iTunes to play for you, unfortunately. I have no Ludicolo music. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know where my ponchos are currently hidden behind my computer because I've had to move my computer into my bedroom, and my bedroom is tiny. So yeah, no, it's no poncho for me, unfortunately, right now. I couldn't afford a Switch when Breath of the Wild came out, so I've been trying to 100% the Wii U version. And I'm still getting there, but my friends lent me the Switch version, so I thought I'd share the start of my adventure. So, unfortunately, it just means waiting for this update. But we're getting there. 1 minute remaining. We're nearly there. I need some Ludicolo music on this computer. 94%. We're getting there. 95. My friend has done everything except the Trial of the Sword, and it's taken her 290 hours, which is a lot more time than I have in fact put into the Wii U version, to be honest. Aha! Right, here we go then. Here we go, guys. I have to get used to the Switch controls, which is going to be a bit weird. So just grabbing my netbook. Here we go. Drop my mouse.
Open your eyes.
Here we go, guys.
Open your eyes.
I had to look up a guide to Majora's
Wake
Mask,
up, Link.
and I've not actually finished Link to the Past, I'll admit. I've 100%ed Ocarina and Majora's. I did Ocarina without a guide. It took me forever, but I did it. But Majora's I needed a guide for. The nice thing about the equipment I'm using is because the Switch plays through the system that it's capturing, it's exactly the same pace as the TV. Where did my box go? Aha. One of these. The Elgato HD 60S. Oh, helps if I have the controllers. So, okay. It's pretty much the same controls as on the Wii U version, to be honest. So far, at least. There's my Shikar
That is a
tablet.
Sheikah slate.
Yep.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Sonic Adventure 2 is hard. Also, whenever I play the Sonic Adventure games, I get completely caught up in the Chow Garden. I've been a completionist for quite a long time. Yeah, I've had a couple like that. I'm really bad actually for... Oh good, I'm getting close. So... Yeah, equip trousers. Bahaha. Chow Garden is totally life. I agree. I am no longer naked. Yay! I think that's everything in here though. Yes, okay.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
Yeah, I'm really
That will show you the way.
bad for needing to complete everything before I go through. It's driving me a bit balmy actually on Mario Odyssey because you can't actually 100% it until you finish the main storyline, and then it unlocks a whole bunch more stuff.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
The first time I ever played Legend of Zelda was in fact Ocarina of Time. My babysitter actually had the first ever N64 I played. So I got well addicted whenever I was over her house. And pretty much since then I've pretty much, well, put it this way, I sulked and had withdrawal symptoms when I couldn't play Breath of the Wild on release day. I'm that addicted to this series. There's a lot of them I haven't 100%ed mine, but I own most of them. This game is so pretty. Just look at it. So cool. So very, very pretty. Great Plateau, by the way, that's what it says. I wonder... No, I can't put my... Okay, next time I'll put my video up in the top corner once I work out how to crop it in this system. Hylian shroom. I'll cook it in a minute. So anything up? More Hylian shrooms. Check everywhere. Seems weird to only have 3 hearts. It's a little unnerving, to be honest, because I'm up to like nearly 20 hearts on my... Oh, there's another Hylian shroom. On my game... Oh good, there's a weapon. So I want to cook these. Yeah, I'm up to nearly 20 hearts on my... Whoops. There we go. Ah, fair enough. I mean, this was... I cannot reach them. How do I reach them? That was really bad. It's dumb of me. Oh. Oops. Who are you? Me? Tell you my life story. Where are we? It's fair enough. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Look at that.
Oh.
GameCube Master Collection was great, although the Majora's Mask on there kept crashing on me. Which is why the first time I ever completed Majora's, because the first time I played it was in fact the Babysitters and we stopped going there. The first time I've ever actually completed it was the 3DS version. Right, I want to hold those. As I want to cook them. Toasty shrooms, they heal more health. It's all about trying to be smart at this point in the game, because the likelihood is things will in fact kill you. So many things in fact will kill you, it's not even funny. Where's, there's my axe. I want that. Press hold and okay. Nice, okay. That's actually a little bit easier than the GameCube version, to be honest. Acorns. I need to go to... There's a... bad guy. Link.
Link,
Yes.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay. Over there. Okay, but there's something trying to attack me. And that's kind of more important. Right. Oh, all the parts of him ran away. Okay. Fair enough. Right. Head over here. There's a lot more to it than that, but he has the Sheikah slate, which is pretty much essential for a lot of the game plots. At least I know I'm going to start with. To be fair, I get no... Aha. Coochies. Coochie jelly. Not very useful now, but will be useful later. We're heading for that cave right down there in the distance. I just need to be smart about how I do it. Because at this point of the game, if I get hit, I kind of just die. Link is very fragile to start with. Like, silly levels of fragile. Oh, he has a sword. And a shield. Thank you for dropping said sword. I will take it. I'm just not being stupid about how I fight this, which is the important thing. Ah, the goblin horns and arrows. There we go. Very important. So, have you not played this at all, James? Chico Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. This tower is actually going to be a battlefield in... Ah, you'll get to see all sorts of nice things today then. Hi, Man and Mimikyu. Breath of the Wild today. Just activating our first tower. And activating this one. You've activated them right across Hyrule. Yeah, Great Plateau Tower is in fact a battlefield in the new Smash Bros. Ultimate. Look at that view. Seriously, guys. Ah. One thing I will say about this game is if you don't leave it in standby mode, because there is an issue where you can get multiple blood moons occurring. And trust me when I say that's a pain in the bum. And that is the Great Plateau map unlocked. As we activate more and more of these towers, we get the map going for each of the regions.
Try to remember.
No problem. I've got two
You
blood
have been
moons.
asleep for the past 100
plot.
years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
That is so creepy.
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
290 hours later.
Before it's too late.
Yeah, I have two blood moons currently on the Wii U version. It's a bit of a shame, but I kind of like it because it means that we're in fact, you know, they're talking to us. Well, I have to be a bit careful. Because normally you have to climb down up these things. Luckily, because we were where it was when it sprouted out the ground, we just ended up at the top. Boop. 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 There we go. Nearly down. There we go. Oh! Is this the old man again? Yes, it is. Yes, they have. A long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Thank you for being very cryptic, Gandalf. I heard a voice. No. Well, I did, but Link wouldn't have done. Because Link has no memories. Yes, we did. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. Hyrule Castle has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its bite upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Oh.
Dot dot dot. Because I'm Link, I don't talk. Surrounded all the way by steep cliffs with no way down. To try and jump off, well, you'll die. Thank you. Oh yeah, I have to go get the open my adventure log. That's really unhelpful. Let me show you something. Okay. Are you going to be really slow about it? Ah, you want to show me the shrine. Okay. I kind of like the shrines in this game. There's far too many of them. And you need 4 of them to unlock hearts and extra pieces of stamina. But I kind of like the puzzles in a lot of them, to be honest. So we get to do all the work, and he gets to take all our stuff in exchange for us eventually ending up with a paraglider and being able to get off this plateau that we're currently stuck on. Wait, what's my stamina like? Can I get across that right now? Should be able to. Oh, I have no gliding. Like, and almost no stamina. Like, this is gonna take me a while to get used to, because I'm used to having, like, stamina restoring potions and my paraglider and all my extra abilities. So expect me to get killed a few times. Here we go. First shrine. Bahaha. I'm dripping wet, of course. The nice thing is, once you've activated them, even if you haven't finished them, you can teleport back to them. So if you find one that's too tough for you, then you can leave, come back, and you don't have to find it again. You can in fact just warp, but you have to have activated it at least. So it's, see how now it's orange and blue, not just orange? Once you've got that blue, you can warp to it. I've only played the Wii U version once, and I'm not finished with it yet because I haven't 100%ed it yet. But I spent an awful lot of hours playing it. And now we go into our first trial. Magnesis. Where's my... Ah, there it is. It's alright. The first few shrines we get these runes, which help a lot. I love the noise it makes as it distills. Magnesis. got an itchy nose. I get a sneeze. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry again. Hay fever. Not motion sensors. And down we go. Oh yeah, we can't. A lot of these dungeons don't require special items to beat them. The ones that require you shoot things out do, but a lot of them can in fact be solved just by common sense. I mean, there's 100. Oops, I missed because motion sensors are uber sensitive with the Wii Switch controller. Good to know. Ooh! I don't want to be playing with him. I can I drop one of these on him? Can I drop that on him? If I push... Yes, okay. If I push a little bit further. It didn't work. Oh boy. That hits me, I die. That hits me, I die. No. 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 Yeah, you don't want to get hit by guardians this early. Even the little ones are pretty fatal, to be honest. But their parts are really useful. Like, really super useful. Oh yeah, I can magnesis that, that's fine. I just need to get this here. Oh. Okay, I may have to take my Zelda covers off and put it on the... Oops. Too far. There we go. And the nice thing is you can even magnesis metal metal things. Got it. Metal things, there we go. From high ledges. Now I have a bow to go with my arrows. See? And if you hit B, you can in fact get them. To put the arrow away so you don't shoot them and waste them. Trust me, I wish I'd known that when I first played the game. Boop. Only for the really important things. Like, a lot of the more traditional, I guess, Zelda music is hidden. But oh my goodness, if I play this long enough for us to get to the Hyrule Castle, the music in there is just fantastic. There we go. Oop. There we go. Spirit orbs are really important because for every 4 of those you can get another heart container or a part of your stamina. When you get 13 hearts, you can in fact get your Master Sword. But your Master Sword will kill you if you try and get it before then. Just to let you guys know. It says another... Oh. Hello, Mr. Paraglider Man. Paraglider, please. Aww. Paraglider, please. Aww. See, now it's all blue to say we finished it. Yeah, I guess I get why you can't have it until you've got 13 hearts. I mean, to be fair, if you try and go in the castle before you get 13 hearts, you just die. Lots, and lots, and lots, and lots. Be warned, the game over screen will become your best friend on this game. There's places, there are still 3. That wasn't the deal. He's an butt. This guy is a butt. Looking around from a high point. Are you joking? Okay. There's blue icons, the cave where we were, the shrine, and the tower. Travel instantly to any of those places with the castle, thankfully, because I really don't fancy climbing all the way up that tower. One. Sorry, still getting used to the controls on the Switch. We teleport, and I like teleporting. Loading screens. There we go. How did he get up here ahead of us? How? Now then. Shrines. Look for it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like on the map. Press R3. Okay. How do you know? Experience, wisdom, instinct? Yeah, he's totally a ghost. I didn't want to look that way. Ah. So, there. Stop. Stop. 2. Ah. 3. So, on our map now, hold on, you see we have these little marks that will tell us where the shrines that we put pins are on. I guess I'll get the Eastern Abbey over with first, but I have, because he made me come all the way up here. I don't really want to teleport down, but he's mean because he hasn't given us the paraglider yet. Right, so let's head to the red one first. But we have to be a bit careful because I believe the red one has actual guardians. And those are dangerous. Like, really, really dangerous. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is save. Because if I die, then I just go back to this point. Thankfully. Like, I think it auto-saves every time you fast travel, which is quite nice. And you can load from previous save points. Ah yes, B to sprint. My PC is trying to tell me to do things that are not important right now. So that's the shell of a guardian. You can pick up little things from them. The ones that are active, however, you want to avoid, like the plague. Oh, that one's awake. Oh boy. So that one's awake. Nope. So I'm not going to be able to do what I wanted to do there, which... If I run. See, the nice thing is... The shrine is just there. So if I climb over this wall, I get to avoid all the guardians in this area. And I did not know that the first time. And you can't come at it from the front because of this cracked wall here, and I have no bombs. Yeah, about 10,000 years ago it had super advanced tech. And it all kind of fell into disrepair, unfortunately. Although to be fair, considering what happened when we tried to use it 100 years ago, but that's spoilers. Total spoilers. Ow. I love how it gives you tips. Also, as we progress through that game, in that right hand corner, that will change what we've got. Bomb trial. Stilling room. And now we have the bomb runes, which is quite nice because it means we don't ever have to worry about running out of bombs. Not yet. Not yet. But you know what? Oops. That was very clever of me. I was trying to throw. I'm just happy that we have infinite bombs. Ow. So that was a good example of what not to do with bombs, for the record. In fact, that was a fantastic example of what not to do with bombs. But thankfully, I still have half a heart. So, here is something quite cool. I need to get over here. Watch this. Boing! I can get to this chest. Oh good, we like amber. Amber is good because gems are quite possibly some of the most useful things going. And you want to know why? It is because rupees in this game are scarce as anything. Like just random wild rupees. Yes, I said wild rupees. Why do I need the Orby thing? There's always a reason for these things. Why do I need the Orby thing? Yeah, wild rupees are a bit of a are rather scarce. You just don't find them just lying around very much. Oh wait, was that just showing you what I can do with it? You gotta remember, this version of Hyrule has in fact had its butt kicked by Ganon incessantly for the last 100 years, so they're kind of within their rights to have an awful economy. Like, they just kind of got wrecked horribly for 100 years. Well, apparently we've been asleep. Sorry, my phone buzzed. And another spirit orb. Yay! And the nice thing is, when we get a spirit orb, that damage I did for being a Muppet gets healed up. So, we're good. We're good. It's all good. To be fair, actually, I think Hyrule's economy is better in Breath of the Wild, because think of, like, how much... Yeah, basically. But they do your stamina wheel as well as your whole hearts. And there's 120 shrines, I believe. Oh, it's night time. Oh boy. Now there's a good trick with the zombie ones, in that if you kill their heads and they only take one hit, that. Yeah. Oh. Yes, Bokoblin arms are in fact a weapon. Gosh darn it. There we go, watch. It will in fact collapse. There we go, see? That is really important to remember with skeletal enemies. Right. And now I'm going to show you, once I get back, why we didn't really want to go out that front door. Oh wait, maybe it's not that as active as I thought it was. There it is. Nope, 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 nope. So that's why we don't go out the front door. Right. I'm going to change my weapon to a Bokoblin because it works faster. I can't carry any more melee weapons. So the next shrine I want to get to is up over there, you see it? And the trick is doing so without getting killed by this guardian. So I'm going the non-direct route, I'm afraid. I should be safe from this angle, in theory. In practice, we could get killed. That's true. Like, if you had a guardian in your garden, the postman would never come to your door. And neither would anyone else, and you wouldn't have most of a street. So it's both useful and not useful at the same time. Like, they're pretty brutal things, to be honest. Later on, the ones that sat still aren't too much of a threat. Especially once you get perfect guard worked out. Actually, that's a point. Actually, no, I'm not really confident enough in my... Oops! Broke me arm. Figuratively, of course. Look at the difference in the amount of damage we're doing with a half-decent weapon. Now we're heading up there. And other than that one minor mishap, we're not doing too badly at the moment. Oh, it's a mushroom. Ah, yes, I've acquired those spicy peppers. Old Man's Diary. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Read more. Raw meat and spicy pepper. Right, what was that? Something about the Wonder Blue. Oh, right, yes. If I can take the guy, the missing ingredient for his... More spicy peppers, can't carry another woodman's axe, and here's the old man, I'm stealing all his food. Because I need it more than he does. So, we have to get all the way up there. I think there's ways you can climb up there bit by bit, I'm trying to remember. There we go. Cocoa leaf. Ooh! Link, get on the thing. Ah. Right, there's my meat. And here's my bad guys, apparently. And now I only have one traveller's sword, but I have no bokoblins. Which is entirely preferable. Ah yes, fire arrows. Fire arrows are good, we like those. Not as much as we like guardian arrows later on. That tower in the distance is going to annoy me, isn't it? Right, so can I get up there? Is the question. Do I have enough stamina? I don't think I do. I may have to find another route up. But we shall see. Like, a lot about this game is climbing and seeing what we can and can't do, and it's a lot of good fun. Because, yeah, just being able to go pretty much wherever we want on the map is great. I don't think I'm going to make this, am I? No. Okay, that's fine. Ow. So let's eat a couple of those things I cooked. There we go. Full health again. Let me think. We need to get up here. Ah, ha. No, it's because I tried to do it a stupid way as opposed to going up. See, there's all these little ledges? I'm not thinking before I'm doing things. I have to do it smart. Link. Of course, it's not helpful when Link's being a dumb, to be honest. When Link is a dumb, you just kind of have to roll with it. And the idea is to get up by these ledges. I suspect these are in fact the missing ingredients. so we will go up here and we will try it. It's just having a little bit of patience with the climbing. Spider link, spider link. Right. Next one's up over there. So we go this way. See, it's pretty hard to find somewhere you can't actually get on one stamina wheel, especially if you have the climber's gear later on. Right, get down a minute. I actually haven't upgraded my stamina wheel at all yet on the Wii U game because I've been concentrating on hearts. Trying to get the mushrooms as I go. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. There we go. Link. I'm dead because Link had a stupid. Welcome to the game over screen. It is your best friend. Where did it last save? No, you have to pick. You can max out stamina, but you can't max out health, or you can max out health but not stamina. Oh, that's alright, it loaded me here, that's not so bad. I chose to go for health because I like the ability to take more hits, and you can make potions. Like, you can make potions and things to increase your maximum hearts, but the Master Sword doesn't actually respond to those. It only responds to legit hearts. So I went for hearts, hearts, and more hearts. Now let's hope Link doesn't have a stupid this time. And I'm totally blaming Link, by the way. Totally his fault. Right, here we go. All Link's fault, totally not mine. I don't take any of the blame. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. All Link's, all the time, idea to jump off the cliff. Right. Here we go. The sad thing was we were actually at the platform as well. And then he decided to take a dive. And if he hadn't done that, we'd have been most of the way to the shrine. Let's see. Platform. Boop. Where's the next one? Oh, just straight up. Okay. Should be a shrine up above us. And you see that big red X on our map? That would be where we died last. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. Here's a good Linky. Such a good Linky. Come on. There we go. We're up. Just enough stamina to get up here. See, I'm doing this in a much more sensible order this time. When I played the Wii U version, I went for the shrine in the snowy cold area first, and basically just kept eating stuff until I got there without dying. And that was really awkward. Don't want to do that. So I'm doing these two first, and I'm gonna go see if I've got the right ingredients for that guy's thing to get his warm doublet. Ah, yes. Stasis trial. Oh, a dime. Distilling. Stasis is really, really useful and great fun to play with, because I think we'll see in this shrine. No, that was really bad timing of me. As you can see, we can stop time. Right. I've got to wait for it to recharge, and I've got to be less stupid about when I use it now. Right. And you can use it to do things like that for a start. I want to wait for it to recharge because I ain't getting up there without getting bouldered off. Right, nope. Nopey, nopey, nope. Right, and then you've got to get halfway. Ow! I was trying to... I didn't wait for my stasis to recharge, which was dumb of me. But I did get the Traveler's Shield out of it. So in case I have a dumb again, because I probably will have a dumb again. This is why I cook those mushrooms. So we'll, actually no, we should be able to get down by the time the next one comes out. There we go. Now we want this hammer. Sledgehammer. So we need to drop a melee weapon. So we'll drop our Burko Spear because it's silly. It is a very silly thing. Watch this. Don't watch that. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. The thing has moved anyway. It's a damn good job, you know, that I get all my health recharged after this. I'm gonna have to take these off, I think, and put them on the controller the next time I play a Switch game. I am trying to stop dying. It's not quite working. I got to the guy. I got to the monk. The spirit orb. And I get all my health back, thankfully. Yep, total do-gooder. That's me. So it's a bit hot. My fan is hidden behind the TV I've had to set up for this piece of equipment. Right, so the next thing is getting up to the ice one. But I need that one doublet, really, or to cook some of these spicy... How much further up can I get? Nope. Okay, so just for the record, you can hear that click click noise, and it goes to this like little bit creepy version of piece of music, and you can tell that that's when. Right. No, 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 no. That wasn't what I was aiming to do. Wasn't even slightly what I was trying to do. I keep forgetting I don't have the paraglider. I have no paraglider yet. So I need to go down because I need to go cook things at that guy's house. But what I need, the way I need to do it is to be a heck of a lot more sensible. So I need to climb down. Down gently, see? Down at least is always less stamina than up. It just kind of sucks that I'm going to have to come all the way back up again. Right. I should be able to go... No, no, no! I'm not doing good. I am a not do-gooder. Yes, that was a growl. E minus, yep. How am I getting back down here without dying horribly? Can you do... Right. Same for this one here. Oh, I see what it is. The cliff is curved. Alright. No, Link! I didn't die this much the last time. Okay. I'm calm. I'm calm. I am calm. It's my own fault. I should have cooked while I was still down there, and then I wouldn't have to climb down there. I wonder... No, I definitely need to cook those things, and I have no wood to create a campfire to cook it with. It would help, to be fair to Link, if I didn't suck. That I'm having a bit of a moment, apparently. Also, I'm slowly edging off camera in my embarrassment. Right. Right. Down, 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 down. There we go. Climbing. Climbing down. There we go. Oh look, we're down safely. Link! I quit. No, I don't quit. I don't know why you let go of the wall. No, sod it. Sod it. Sod it. Let's do this the hard way, shall we? So the last shrine is in this direction. And yes, I'm aware we're supposed to get the one doublet. But either I need an easier way down, or I'm not getting it. So yeah, there we go. Hear that? No. No, it doesn't soften the fall in the slightest. Unfortunately. that was a fall I can walk away from. Any fall I can walk away from, I will take. I need some more hearts. Come on, my health needs to stop dropping now, please. Not quite safe yet. Ah, there we go. Okay. Hey look, I'm down, and I'm... Link, do not go back up. Right. House. Head for the house. I bet he's not here. But there is cooking point here if he isn't there. Like, he says he'll give you the one doublet, but I'm not sure what he needs. So, I'm hoping I've got what he needs. Pitchfork's no good to me. Is he still? Of course he's not still here. Okay. It's fine. You know what? We'll sit until night. And that will pass time for us. Ah! What are you doing? Ah. Any tips? Okay, so he's not going to be helpful. So if we hold one of those and one of those... No. Think. Cook. Not drop. Cook. There we go. Right.
Oh.
I cooked something. Take a look at what we cooked there. Not bad, certainly not good, but not bad either. Imagine dilate. Found it near the tower. Oh, let's try. Oops. No, I don't want 3 of those. Let's try an acorn. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Is that it? Nope. Okay. Unless it's a Hylian shroom. I'll try that next. I just... the warm doublet would be so much easier than trying to... you know, deal with the timers, but at the same time... Oh, yes. Bad guys. Sword, 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 sword. I can hear you shooting arrows at me. Haha. I will take that arrow. Also, because I cleared that lot of bad guys, I can take what's in their chest. And the nice thing is that meat, as well as mine, on their fire. Wahaha. I have no room for it. Let's drop the broken tree branch. Okay. Link, get down. Seared steak. It recovers like half our health at this point. Alright. No. Ah. And there's a treasure chest here. Bomb arrows. We like bomb arrows. Right. Okay. So we've cooked. We've got another bow. I don't have his warm doublet, but that's fine. We go back up the mountain. We now have the things that should... Wait a minute, should I cook? Let's cook one more in his cooking pot. Just to be safe, because I really don't want to be stuck up there and run out of time. Still disappearing off screen out of shame for falling off so many times. Oh wait, I need fish. That's what it is, except I have no raw meat now, so oh well. Right, so we take a spicy pepper and a couple of acorns and we cook them. That's a critical. That gave us double level heat resistance. Haha. Right. So we should be perfectly safe to go up here. Now into the cold zone. Because we'll get a bit closer, and once we pass into the range we will start eating. It's kind of important to grab what they drop, and then where my traveler's sword is going to break. That is one of the things that quite frustrates me in this game, is the fact that your items break far too easily. Especially early on. I'm going to get into the point I need to eat something soon. Yep, there we go. The moment Link starts making that cold noise, you know you've got to start thinking about stuff like that. And that's where we're headed, is that shrine over there. If we had the warm doublet, we'd have higher cold resistance. Oh, we could have cooked up here. Temperature really does make a huge impact in this game, because if you're too cold you take damage. If you too put it this way, I have in fact caught fire because I've been too hot. Oh good lord. Wait. The traveler's sword broke, of course it did. Yeah, you will catch on fire in the Goron area if you don't have the right equipment, which kind of sucks. And I do mean literally on fire. There's a point where you jump, well, if you go past the tower in the Goron area, you will catch fire. Like, that's just a thing. It happens. And so you need potions and the right clothes, and it's all really important to make sure you have it. And you really do need potions when you first enter the... Oh, bother. Link. There we go. Yeah, you really do need potions when you first enter the Goron area, because you will not have the right clothes to avoid getting... There we go. Yeah, you will not have the right clothes to avoid catching on fire in the Goron area until you're already about halfway through the Goron area. So, there's a stable... Well, I'm not going to tell you too much, but there is a way of getting them pretty early. I'm going to have to eat something again in a minute. Cold resistance. This is why I cooked more. Okay, that's fine. This is what I mean though by the game over screen being your best friend. Where did it last save? Where did you last save? Right back here. Okay, that's fine. Where did this come from? Go away. There was no keys there last time. Ow! Let's increase the difficulty level around here. Here. Right. Suddenly feels like they increase the difficulty level. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah, to be fair, I'm gonna save. Just so I know I've saved after dealing with that little army. I don't meet it as much as I used to. It used to be a really good friend of mine. And it's gonna be for a while in this game. I would just like to make that shrine up there before I end the stream today. Like, if we can get off the Great Plateau today, that would be great. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna run past the beach. Yup. Run. Running. I'm not even playing. That was far too close. Right, let's just keep running. More running. All the running. But we're getting there. Ow. Okay. Oh goodness, too many jelly coochoos. Ice coochoos are in fact everywhere apparently. Which I suppose makes sense in a cold area, but... resistance is worn off. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Right, where'd my metal thing go? Wait, come back here. Oops. Right, there we go. So, jump onto there, onto there. That is so much more sensible than the way I tried to do it the first time. The shrine is up there. Like, the first time I tried to do it, I tried to swim across that river, and that's not sensible. Don't do that. Trust me when I say don't do that. It doesn't work very well. Please ignore the mewing in the background. My cat wants to come in for cuddles, but if I let her in, she will try and get me killed, because that is what she does. She is very good at it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just have to go around the long way because I don't have much. Promise you can use stamina boosting potions and ice resisting potions at the same time. You have to do one or the other. Yeah, cats are both adorable and evil at the same time. Oh yeah, no, Chessy Cat is in fact one of the biggest fusspot cats ever in existence. I love her to pieces, but she is a big fussy cat. So. And of course I take my earpiece off and they shut up, so I can't. That might actually be a Tommymon, and Tommy will mew for hours. Probably not. Like, I know I haven't met your cat. Although, I think Tommy is possibly the worst cat I've had for being vocal because he's part Siamese, so he mews if he's happy, he mews if he's sad, he mews if he's bored. He mews if he wants you to pet him, he mews if you pet him too much. He mews if he wants to go in. He also mews if he wants to go out. So, mewing. He also likes to get me killed. That's the authenticated distilling room. So this is cryonis, which is really helpful. And you'll get to see what it does now. The way that hand is waving kind of creeps me out. It's totally useful. Although it is possible to get yourself in trouble by opening things you... Oh. Oh, nice. These are obviously not very well kept guardians, and I'm not complaining. That's the way we came. Wait, what's on that side? Oh, it's the same thing, okay. So most of these shrines have a hidden chest. Ah, there it is. Hidden chest somewhere. So you want to look everywhere till you find the hidden chest. Oh, it's a traveler's spear, but that's fine. Spear is better than nothing, you know? And we kind of broke our arm on that guardian's face. that's our fourth spirit orb. Like, these shrines are kind of creepy, along with these monks. Oh, that's Jessie because she's trying to break in the bedroom. I can hear her clawing at the door.
Oh!
Yeah, it's kind of similar. Hello, old man. Yes, I have. Okay, it's finally time for me to tell you everything, but first. Imagine an X on your map. Find the spot where those lines intersect. Well, it's pretty darn obvious. And there you go. James, there's your proof that he is in fact a ghost. Oops. But it's not hard to guess where those lines intersect. To be honest, we just have to get back across. Oh yeah, still no gliding. Which means going the long... Oh wait, where am I going the long way? This is in fact what teleporting is for. So we've got one shrine here, one shrine here, one shrine here, and one shrine here, and the X is like here. So we go travel to the tower. Fair enough. Yeah, no, he's just like, oh yeah, I know this totally important secret, but you can't know it yet. Nope. Also, still no paraglider for you. Which is a little bit frustrating. Down, down, down. Not down like that, Link. Can you please stop giving me a heart attack? Down, down, down. There we go. Now where's the temple? I wonder, can I get any fish? Is there any fish? Go with that off rocks. Oh, sod it. Right, up we go to the temple. Because that is blatantly the ruins of a temple. It's so pretty. Like, I love this game. It's pretty. It's good map to explore. Like I said, the shrines get a little samey after a while, but it's right. If I keep looking to the left, it's because the television is over there, but I can see the game on the stream in front of me as well. But this has streamed smoother than Sphinx has been streaming, which is quite amusing. Go away. Nobody likes you. So here's... Yes, you read that right, folks. This is the Temple of Time. In all its absolutely wrecked glory. Imagine what this used to be like. It's absolutely stunning shrine. You have conquered the shrines and claimed the spirit orb. I can offer you great power. Yup. I want a heart container. Yes. I want health. I want to not die so fast. That's so pretty. Nope.
Ho!
Where are you at? Up there. I have to climb up to him. Because, you know, he's not being awkward enough already. He just has to make this last little bit just that little bit more complicated. Because he can't be a decent human being. Actually, considering what we find out about him later on, that is unfortunately not entirely surprising. I'm getting there. Nearly up. There we go. The old man is in here. Cutscene.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule.
Try saying that 10 times fast.
I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists.
Because of you.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form.
And try and kill us.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
Total drama.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay.
Everything went to
Ganon
heck.
was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
That's right, guys. 100 years ago, we lost.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link.
Yup.
You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
Especially considering story things. Hey.
But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
Well, that's kind of the
Somehow,
plot.
Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Yep.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Now, to be fair, there are people who can fight Ganon at this point. Like, speedrunners can do it, but there's an extra round if you... Like, here's the interesting thing about this game. You can, in fact, go to the castle without doing the Divine Beasts. But there's an extra round on the battle with... I will die, unless now I have the paraglider. Right, so first of all I'm going to save. Yeah, there's an extra round on the battle with Ganon, and oh, I don't want to be going this way. This is a bad way to be going. Except this is the most direct way to the way I want to be going. Yeah. If you do all 4 Guardians, then it knocks half health off of the second round of Ganon that you have to fight. Technically, it's the first round you fight if you do the Guardian Beast, because you don't have to fight that first round. You skip a whole phase. So it's actually quite interesting to see the speedrunners have to fight that first phase. But I want to get as high as possible before I glide off of here. I want to see if I can make that tower over there before I save and turn off for the night. I have 13 minutes to get to that tower. What do we think? Can I get there? I am now in Hyrule Kingdom itself. Now I have the power glider. I can glide places. Oh shoot. I don't want to play with that. I do not have the ability to play with that. I don't want to play with a Talus. Why is there a Talus here? That's just mean. I'm not playing with the Talus. I'm running from the Talus. Like, there was absolutely no need for a Talus to be there. Nope. So, for the record, a Talus is that big thing back there. I am not playing with him. Nope. I've left him behind. You can hear the music fading. That's good. Like, I struggle with those now. I am not playing with him with 4 hearts. It's just not happening. Where did that tower go? There's a fly. Shoe fly. There we go. See, far more sensible with my jumping. That is true, Atix. It could be much worse. There could be Lionels sitting outside the Great Plateau. Like, Lionels are just horrible. I ended up, like, the bit where you have to get electric arrows later on, I ended up spending a couple of months trying to fight the Lionel for those arrows before, there it is. Before I realised what it was we had to do and we had to sneak around them. On the Wii U version, I've only just been able to start playing the Switch version, so I'm going to be a lot smarter about it. Also, hello, nice to meet you. I'm currently aiming for that tower. I'm hoping to get there. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, that's actually a relatively simple tower. Okay. Oh wait, isn't that the one with the bad guys surrounding it? No wait, that's not the one I thought it was. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that's a reflection of the town. I'm not getting lost that way. killed the whole lot at once. This early into the game, it's all about being smart. It really is. Because, yeah, later on it's going to be brutal. What shields have I got that I can drop? Drop one of these. That's better. So I've got to get up there so I can glide across there. There's a moth in my room. I do love this game. Like, for all I might say it's a very challenging game, it is a very good game. I've spent many hours playing it. Go away, moths. Shoo moths. And I've been looking forward to playing the Switch version ever since someone lent it to me. You know, I'm not... I don't have a choice, okay. It's fine. I love having a spear, because I can just stab him in the face from a distance. Uh-oh. I liked having a spear. I got another one. Haha! I'm here. And he dropped his good shit in the water, of course. I think I can get past him. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch more bad guys coming up. Hello, Mr. Arrow Guy. Ow. Go away. Where did I last save? Where did I last save? To that one. Badger. Oh, okay. I will wait. What? Wait, what? Why would this Xenoblade Chronicle? I don't have any of the expansions for the Switch. The Switch has no expansions. I haven't bought them yet. Also, I hate these motion controls passionately. I am going to do something about the fact I'm playing like this for next episode. Right, no more bomb arrows for me. I don't get bomb arrows anymore, I've decided. Maybe. Ow, I'm now on fire. Food. Go away. And you. I only came up here so I could glide to the tower. Right. Didn't come up here to get wrecked. Right. Tower. That's what we came here for. Julian Peaks Tower. And the nice thing is, we could have come at it from ground level, but by doing it this way, we skipped a good chunk of the climb. Still got a ways to go though, I'm afraid. So I do apologise about that. Drop him in that. There's a shrine over there I've missed. I can see it. Isn't that canon? I'm joking, by the way. At least we are almost there. Like, this is probably, bar the Great Plateau Tower, the easiest tower in the entire game. There we go. And this cutscene is really cool. I've got all 15 on the Wii U version, and there's a couple of towers that just made me cry. Like, I didn't realise that the one where you have to move the platforms to get that easier was the way you did it. I spent hours and hours and hours killing all the enemies, got blood mooned, and then had to kill him again, which isn't as bad as what happened to my friend who spent ages killing them and then got killed, and I think she then got blood mooned. Ah, good. I got my Shikar sensor, which for next episode will allow me to search for shrines as I'm going, which is pretty darn cool. Right. I'm afraid on... Okay. There's a shrine nearby. Where? I see the one over there, but it's not normally... Oh, it's right in the corner, isn't it? Right. On that note, because unfortunately I have to be up in 5 hours, I'm going to have to say goodnight. But I will be back with this next Sunday at 10 PM British Summer Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys then. Have a good night, guys. This is Lady Magalucario signing out. Bye!